What's up, guys? Back with another video. This video we're going to be talking about 5 potential fights to make in the UFC light heavyweight division. First fight is going to be Jan Blachowicz taking on Magomed Ankalaev. I think this fight makes sense for the potential number 1 contender spot against the winner of the rematch of Yuri and Glover. This makes sense for a lot of reasons. Jan coming off a win over a top 5 guy in Alexander Rakic, and he probably needs one more win to get another title shot. Magomed on a tear right now, probably like out of 8-9 fights in a row right now in the division, longest win streak in the division for sure, and a matchup against the former champion for the right to be the number 1 contender. I think it'd be a great fight and a fight that everyone would be entertained by, would want to see. Next fight to make, Jamal Hill versus the winner of Dominic Reyes and Ryan Spann. Hill's on a big win streak, coming off that finish and that knockout over Thiago Santos. There's a lot of injuries, and the guys ranked ahead of him in the top 5, so there's not really anybody for him to fight in the top 5 right now. But Dominic Reyes sitting right behind him at 7 and Ryan Spann at 12. I think the winner of that fight probably moves in or stays at the number 7 position, and I think that 6 vs. 7 matchup of the winner of that fight versus Jamal Hill makes sense to potentially get a fight for a number 1 contender spot. Next fight I'd like to see made is Devin Clark versus Da Un Jung. I think they match up really well. Both guys are strikers, but also mixed in their grappling. Both have pretty good gas tanks for the weight division, and I think it'd be an interesting stylistic matchup. Just both guys are pretty well-rounded, about the same skill level too, I would say. I think that it'd be a fun fight and just somewhere you could throw in on the prelims of a card and still be very entertaining. Next fight I'd like to see be made would be Tyson Pedro versus OSP, Ovince St. Preux. I think Tyson Pedro has shown in his last 2 fights versus lower-level opponents that he's ready for a step up in competition. And OSP, I think, is a perfect fight to take right before you're fighting ranked competition. OSP, a former title challenger, and also a guy that's been ranked in the division for many, many years. I think it'd be a nice step up for Tyson Pedro. See where he stands, and if he's able to get that win done, then a fight versus a ranked contender makes sense next for Tyson Pedro. And another fight I would like to see be made would be Carlos Ulberg versus Ion Cutelaba. This will be a fun fight. Both guys just want to stand and throw. Cutelaba more reckless, but just always looking for those power shots, that knockout shot. Carlos Ulberg, trains at City Kickboxing with Israel Adesanya, Dan Hooker, and Brad Riddell, Kai Car France, all those guys over there from New Zealand. So, yeah, I think that this fight makes sense, and I think it would be entertaining. Another fight that you could put on the prelims of a card, or maybe, towards the beginning of a main card on a fight night, and the fans would like to see that. A fight for a casual fan to enjoy. 2 guys that are just going to throw hands. So those are some fights I'd like to see. Let me know what you guys think are matchups you guys want to see, and which ones are you looking forward to the most in the 205 division. I'll see you guys next video.